Guys, what is going on? Daphne Lane here, and I'm back with an incredible video. I am here amongst a server that is owned and operated and everything else by some of the most incredible builders within the Minecraft Pocket Edition community. Now this server is just insanely good, guys. I don't even know where to start. Modern wise, I feel like I am on the World of Keralis server, walk server. If you guys are not familiar with it, it is just an incredibly well-known server for, you know, they do medieval as well, but they are more well-known for the modern, since that is how Keralis actually got started on YouTube. But nonetheless, this server is so great, and I just can't wait to show you guys. So there probably will be a part 2. I actually got on this server. This is pre-recorded. I got on the server probably like a few days ago. But there's just so much to see, and I wasn't able to take it all in, but there will be definitely a part 2, and I would love to continue to go through this server and just show you guys some inspiring builds to kind of help you guys understand. I don't even understand modern building, to be honest. Like, I love it. I love looking at it. I love just exploring. But in my opinion, I feel like modern is just a little bit more difficult than medieval. Some people will probably beg to differ on that, but I mean, just incredibly, look at this staircase. This staircase is just gorgeous, and I'll have all of the information for the server down below. There was a bunch of signs in the beginning of the video, but I went ahead and just put all of the information from those signs in the description, so go ahead and check those out. Also, make sure to go ahead and follow the SBS server guys, the members. I'll have their Twitter down below as well, so you guys can go ahead and definitely follow them, get to know them. Just guys, seriously, this is just an inspiring server. I know right now, of course, I did post that down in the description, but it is whitelist only. I don't know if they're taking any applications at this point, but I know it's a little bit difficult to get in here because they are very realistic in their building. These are some serious business builders. Like, they don't play. So this is Spawn Park. This one was pretty cool. I like this one. The landscaping is gorgeous in here. I like the use of the fences. I've never really seen that, the fences, making trees with those, and I really like that idea. That's pretty cool. I may use that sometime. But this is just incredibly nice. He says here all the trees are different, which they are. It looks like each server member kind of made them. I saw the different signs, and each of them were kind of signed by each member. So yeah, so I guess this was kind of like a community little landscaping area, obviously. And okay, so there's some signs here. This is Landy. Okay, so it was like a little contest apparently. Alright, so this is just, I just absolutely love the landscaping. Let me go ahead and just let him know, because, you know, that's what I do. I just like to give compliments, because this is, you know, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of hard work. I know, first off, this is just incredibly cool. So there's Donnie, and I'm kind of familiar with that member, but I think today I'm gonna have a few members here. It's like 2 or 3, I think. Kind of see them throughout the video, but Landy's gonna go ahead and give me the server tour. I didn't really Skype with these guys. I was kind of hoping to kind of Skype. Maybe next time, part 2, we'll start Skyping a little bit with them, because I would love to hear about their builds. More of explanations would be nice, but I didn't know if those guys were willing to Skype at the moment. It was kind of a last minute thing, guys. Unfortunately, you know, I can't always record, but next time, part 2, I'm hoping to get into a Skype call with one of these guys and maybe just kind of go through some of the builds. And you know, if they wanted to show off something of theirs, that would be pretty awesome. But I'm very excited to be here on this server. It's just too cool. But even look at the roofs. See, they even take the time to decorate the roofs. Like, I wouldn't have the patience for that. I really wouldn't. Alright, so this build here is by Sticky. I am pretty familiar with this guy. I actually follow him on Twitter. He has some pretty cool builds. I love just kind of checking out his stuff. And this is just so cozy. Like, how did they come up with this? This is just incredibly nice. This is just so cool. Like, you got everything here. Let's see. I think this is like a shop of some kind of a lounge. I love the couches. Love the couches. And over here, we have a nice little carpet. I think that's like a register or something. Something. The panes here are pretty nice. That was a nice little view, but this is just incredibly nice. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of time. Each house is nicely, like, they have the interior done as well. Everything is just done, and I wasn't able to go through all of it because of time and stuff. But again, like I said, we'll have a I mean, if you guys would like to make maybe like a small series of stuff like this, not necessarily just this server, but if you guys would like me to kind of I guess like a crib series would be kind of cool too. You know, if you guys have some really cool houses, and if you guys would like to invite me, of course we have to do the port IP, but if you guys would like to invite me to kind of show off some of your builds, that would be pretty sweet. But this right here, this is a pretty nice house. Okay, this is Landy's house. This is pretty awesome. Oh, he says it's by Jax. I could have sworn it just said Landy. Okay, I don't know. Oh yeah, this right here, the cars as well, they use water to make like the windshield and stuff, which I thought was a freaking sweet idea. Like, who comes up with this stuff? This is just too cool. And this is really nice. This is kind of like an outdoor bar or something. And this is like an outdoor bar. Let's go over here. We're gonna serve up some drinks or something. Yeah, this is pretty funny. I don't know. They're like throwing arrows. They're shooting arrows at me. Okay, never mind. Drink? No? Maybe not. Okay, never mind. You totally saw my GIF keyboard there. That was kind of funny. Okay, so this is a really cool outdoor bar. This right here is pretty cool. Just the shape is really interesting. It's very different. This is also by Jax, which I do follow him. I think he goes by Olympus I think it's Olympus on Twitter, I believe. I think it's the same guy. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Okay, so we come up here upstairs. Of course, strip club. It always comes down to that with you guys. You guys are crazy. What's wrong with you? Okay, so this is just a really nice view. I like it. Little glass door here. Let's go ahead and I guess, where do we go from here? I think he's gonna take me across the bridge here in a moment. This is just so pretty. I love the water landscapes like this. This is just so nice. Mirza. I don't believe I'm too familiar with Mirza, but nonetheless, this is incredible. This is incredible. I don't know how. I wanted to ask them how they got the plants. How they got the plants on the snow blocks like that. That's what I wanted to ask them. That was a pretty cool trick. I don't know if I'm pretty sure there's not like any kind of mod on the server. It's not like PC, right? And this is pretty cool. I mean, they had the fire there with the snow blocks. Like, how the heck? Like, how do you do that? Let's see over here. It's just so cozy. It's just so incredibly cozy, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. I could just stay here forever and live here. This is just nice. Yeah, I guess Landy wouldn't agree, but I guess he wouldn't agree too much, would he? Alright, over here we have this nice little lounge area as well. The chests look pretty cool there. He didn't build modern for a year. I don't know what they're talking about. So, but here it is. There's the grass blocks on the snow. Like, I don't know how they do that. Not the grass blocks, but they're like the actual ferns and stuff. I'm lost. I'm totally lost right here. Alright, so this house is by Luck, and I really like it. Luke, maybe I'm saying that incorrectly. But look at the grass, guys. He used grass blocks on the ground. I mean, it just looks so gorgeous. And I'm getting inspired myself. I'm getting ideas. I'm getting inspired. I kind of feel like this is just too good to be true. This is truly, like I say here, truly amazed. I am, because this is just too awesome. I could have spent hours here recording. Unfortunately, I think I recorded like 2 gigs of the video, and I was like, yeah, oh, this part's pretty funny. Yeah, so I decided to take a shower right here, and I tried to shut the door. Let me just shut this door here. There we go. We're gonna take a nice little shower. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm like, yeah, I tell him I'm taking a shower, and then this guy decides to stand there. He decides to stand there. Oh my god, get out of here. Get out of here, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? He said, I see you. What the heck? Yes, pervert. I completely agree, Landy. I completely agree. Oh my gosh. Alright, so, but yeah, I mean, guys, I love this server so much. I don't even know what else to say. I think I've said this like a billion times, but this is just too incredible. If you guys are friends with them, or if you guys become friends with them, I highly recommend for a server tour. Check it out. Like, there's just too much to take in, and I just couldn't look at everything. But guys, I'm telling you right now, these are some of the most talented and amazing builders. Where's he taking me? I think he's taking me across the bridge. Okay, here's this part right here. This is just too awesome. Now, we get away from the modern a little bit, and we bring it here. I don't even know what you would call this. This is a Luke or Lux mansion. This is just incredibly nice. I love the details on it. I like this style. I love modern, but I also love this. Like, this is just, I love it. It's almost kind of Victorian in my opinion, maybe a little bit. But I mean, the landscaping looks great. The fences, I mean, just everything is just so nice. But I really like this. This is just too cool. And I don't think he had it completely decorated on the inside, so I don't take a tour in there. But here is Geoman's mansion. You guys are probably familiar with Geoman. He is a pretty talented builder. I actually did a review on one of his mansions before. It was just incredibly, it was one of my favorite, actually it was the last and favorite build review that I did, or like a showcase, and it's just really nice. And this is another master work of his, and it's too cool. Just look at it. Just everything just looks so nice. The landscaping, I think the landscaping is by Landy because I saw it on Twitter. So, but the mansion itself is just really gorgeous. Over here we have I guess more of like a I guess like a suburban home. Oh, I mean, it kind of seems like more suburban. I don't know. That's Landy's. Okay, so this is Landy's build. This is really nice. So we're getting away from the modern, but it's just so incredibly nice, guys. I love it. I love it, obviously. I love it, Landy. It looks really great. So, but anyways, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for part 1. If you guys loved the tour, anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy it. Look at the highway. Even the highway is gorgeous. Let's look at the back of this mansion. It just looks really nice. But anyways, guys, hopefully part 2 will be out soon. I would like to Skype with some of these guys, maybe get a more official tour. That would be pretty incredible. So this is kind of just like a sneak peek. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy today's video. Make sure to smack the like button if you did, and I will see you all next time. Bye!